type of like passing plays, 7 yards here, 8 yards here, where really you need a 15-yard pass or somebody. You need something. You need especially when you're behind. Now they wasn't behind. It was a tight game, but still, it's a tight game against a team that you got to see on the ropes. Put your foot down their throat. Nope, second string quarterback. I'm not gonna take it a chance. Little by little, and end up causing the game anyway. Your boy end up causing out the game anyway. Then that 98 fumble return was all the Bengals need to finish off this game, because there's no way Huntley is gonna get these boys back to the end zone and like what? I don't remember what the time was. All I know was I don't trust Huntley in 3 minutes or 2 minutes or whatever to get a touchdown. I barely touched him to get far enough to get a field goal. A lot of mistakes. Way too many mistakes. Like, look at the yards. He had 226 passing yards. He threw the ball 29 times. 226 passing yards. Playing it safe. Unless you got a big run game for your team, y'all should be like, every quarterback should be like 300 yards, unless you got a big lead or you got a nice run game where you don't have to throw the ball like that. Nobody didn't want to take chances. Like, nobody. But understandable, because you got your subs in the game. You don't got your main dudes in the game. Maybe if Tua was in the game, he would have passed for 300 yards. Maybe if Lamar Jackson was in the game, he would have passed for like 280, but ran like 80 or 60 or 70, and whatever would have been a touchdown with no interceptions and 2 in the air. It definitely would not been trying to stretch the ball out 2 yards from the end zone. He would have ran that sucker in. Like, get well Lamar, because that team needs you, but that team needs you if their only option is Huntley. So if Baltimore want to put a trade together, make sure you get some pieces back. And if you want to put a trade together for Lamar and you get more draft picks, whoever you draft in the draft, make sure you really trust them. Then they can get you where you're trying to go. Because Huntley ain't it. And if Lamar is hurt like that, but want $230+ million, and you don't want to give him that because he's not playing like that, y'all better do something, because right now, y'all don't got nobody. Y'all don't got nobody but him. And your boy Huntley ain't that guy. Not the guy. You got a quarterback you afraid to take chances on. I'm going to give you an example of taking chances. Saturday night game. Los Angeles Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. They was down by 27 points. The Jags. The Jags was down by 27 points. And they did video game tactics to win this game. The Jags made a move that I do in a video game. And I'm not talking about Madden, playing on all Madden. I would never do that playing on all Madden. I'll do that on one of those bootleg, like, cell phone football games. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, oh, okay, I can. It's 4th and 1 on the 30-yard line. I can get 1 yard. So they come back 27 points. Chargers coach, he's gonna be a former coach real soon. I feel like he made some ball hand mistakes in the second half. I feel like he did, but I mean, the game plan didn't make it better. The game plan did not make it better at all. I'm looking at you, Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert threw the ball 43 times. He got 273 yards. That's ridiculous. That's straight up ridiculous. How the hell you throw the ball 43 times and got 273 yards? Are you throwing like 5 yard passes, like 5 and in? Are you going out at all? Are you taking any chances at all? Taking no chances whatsoever. Now, it's Trevor Lawrence. Did Trevor Lawrence have the greatest game ever? No. If a quarterback throw the ball 47 times and got 4 interceptions, that looked like a quarterback who should not be throwing the ball 47 times. Now, here's where I give Trevor Lawrence a pass. If it's a playoff game and my team is down 27 points, I have to throw the ball 47 times. I gotta take chances. There's nothing there. I gotta make something there, which means mistakes is gonna happen, which means interceptions would happen. He got 4 interceptions, but he also got 4 touchdowns. The Jaguar defense put Trevor Lawrence in the situation where he had to do that. I'm pretty sure he knew he did not have a play. And he just threw the ball, closed his eyes, threw the ball in the air, and hoped something happened. Because he had to. So I give him a pass on that. You down 27 times, man. I'm just gonna throw it out there, man. Yeah, so I hope y'all catch it. I might throw it to a clear open field and pray that one of y'all come out of nowhere and do a diving pass and catch it because we're down. And we don't got time to play. We don't got time to play like at all. And they still gave it to ATN 20 carries. You down 27 points. He still had 20 carries in this game. 20 carries in the game and you down 27 points. Oh, that's bold. That's bold. So the quarterback passed the ball 47 times and your running back get 20 carries. That's bold. It's almost like the Chargers offense was never on the field after a certain amount of time. That's what it felt like. But nope, they sure wasn't in the field because Austin Eckler did his thing with his 2 touchdowns. Justin Herbert, no interceptions, 43 times, but he threw the ball 43 times, but no interceptions. But you got 273 yards, so you kind of like Daniel Jones did a little bit, only without the multiple touchdowns. You know, so. What part of this game was the video game? The part of the game that's the video game is when the Jags got the touchdown. And it's 26-30. This is exactly what I would do in the video game. It's a playoff game. I don't want to play for overtime. You know, there's not that much time on the clock, but it's plenty of time on the clock that if I do make an error or some type of mistake that I do have the time to trust my defense. I can capitalize on the mistake, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this chance. Most of the time, a team would kick a PAT. So if you play good defense, you get the ball back. You got enough time for a field goal. We're going to overtime. They went for 2. That's a video game move. That's a video game that I would do in the video game on my cell phone, not on Madden. Playing on all Madden in a playoff game. And that's what this team did. And succeeded. And they succeeded. And they got that 2-point conversion. And they got that 2-point conversion, y'all. Oh, man. And who gave him that 2-point conversion? Good old 4 interception Trevor Lawrence. Now, here's the important thing. Here's the other funny thing for people that's part of football, not regular fans, people that's actually it's their job to know football and they still don't know football. Who got who caught that touchdown pass? Christian Kirk, the guy they ridiculed down to hell. Why would you pick out Christian Kirk? Why would you? Oh my God, that wasn't a good move. What you saying now? Christian Kirk got the pass, the touchdown pass that helped get this team to the division game and beat the Los Angeles Chargers and probably got Brandon Staley fired. So what you guys say now? Y'all supposed to know. Y'all supposed to know football, but y'all don't know nothing. Apparently, that boy is balling. That boy was balling so much this season, especially the latest of the season, the last weeks of the season, I'm not gonna say he balled out. I'm not gonna exaggerate like that and say he balled out. But he made the plays when it counted the most, and that was a big play when it counted the most. That touchdown pass that got them to 26-30. That gave Trevor Lawrence a chance to get that 2-point conversion to make it 28-30. Now the game plan is not play good defense. We get the ball back. We're playing for overtime. The game plan now is play good defense. We get the ball back. We only got to get past like the 40-yard line to kick a field goal to win the game. That's exactly what happened. Jacksonville Jaguars 31-30 against Los Angeles Chargers off a video game move. A video game move. That's taking chances. That's not being afraid to make mistakes. That's what I'm talking about. But Trevor Lawrence is also not a second or third string quarterback. And Doug Peterson is not a first year coach. Yes, he is. I take that back. He is a first year coach. My bad. But this first year coach won the Super Bowl not that long ago. Not that long ago. Not Miami's coach. And John Harbaugh won a Super Bowl too many moons ago. But unfortunately, you got a team that if you don't got Lamar Jackson, it's like you don't have a team. So, trade Lamar Jackson to get pieces so you could get a team, or give Lamar Jackson his money. Make a trade so you can get some receivers around him, so he don't have to do everything. And hopefully the man will stay healthy enough so your investment won't be a total loss. That's up to y'all. But it was fun to watch that Jacksonville game because it was fun to watch a team make video game moves in real life in a playoff game against the home team favored to win, Los Angeles Chargers. And that was my only prediction that did not come true for Saturday and Sunday. And when the score became 30-20, I was hoping I was going to be wrong. I wanted to be wrong. I said, oh, Jacksonville, please make me a liar, please. Because the way I was watching these boys come back on the Chargers, the way I was watching them come back, it was so inspiring. It was inspiring to watch. It was like, wow, like anything's possible type of thing. They deserved to win that game. The Chargers did not deserve to win that game. They just didn't. Watching them play and save, Stanley making bonehead mistakes after bonehead mistakes after bonehead mistakes. They did not deserve to win this game. They did not deserve to be in the division game. Jacksonville deserved to be in this game. I wanted Jacksonville to prove me wrong. I wanted Jacksonville to make me wrong. I want them to do that. It's the same thing I feel about the Cowboys and Buccaneers. I chose the Cowboys to win, but Buccaneers, please make me wrong. Please. Now I didn't feel that way when I made my predictions. I was like, okay, Chargers got this win. Jaguars, it's a cute story. Jaguars got to the playoffs. That's cute. But Chargers should get this win. When the score became 30-20, I was like, yo, beat this team, please. Because the heart they show, y'all deserve to win this game. The chances y'all took, y'all deserve to win this game. I'm happy for Jacksonville. And that 49ers game, oh, God, I don't know what happened in that game, man. I don't know what happened in that game. I was like, I said my prediction, I said this game should be a blowout. And then halftime, the score was 17-16 for Seattle. And I was like, oh, man, maybe it's not going to